Today is the last day and I'm trekking to Lake Helene and a couple of other lakes as well, smaller places. Just a cheap little hike. At the moment I'm 9,900 feet up and this is the view. It's protected a lot by trees. We follow the lake, Bear Lake, the trail up from Bear Lake to Odessa Lake, basically, and this is the trek to Odessa Lake, which is 4 miles, but I think the other lakes are about that distance, but not quite as far, if you know what I mean. We have to go off on the left. I've been to Odessa Lake already, so I thought I'd leave that today, you know. Sad to see it go, really. Anyway, must get on. And we've come to the big opening. It's essentially windier as well. And as you can see, a bit icy. But it's all good fun. Nearly at the destination now, the very first lake. I think the others are a little bit further on. So I'll just give you a little panorama. This is the moon. Into the wild. Love it. Well, I think we're coming to the first junction. We should be at Marigold Pond very soon. Hasn't been much of an uphill, to be honest. The first few 100 feet were uphill, and this it's just been a leisurely climb. Ooh. Perhaps that's it. Perhaps it's been drained. Interesting. I wonder what around this corner is. I'll be back in a minute. We've just browed a small hill and we're now descending into what seems to be the pit for where the lake is. Just spotted something through there which might be Marigold Pond. It's way over the back. But the next lake is called Two Rivers Lake, and it's a lot bigger. So, and I think I can get from one to the other. And then behind that is Lake Helene, or Lake Helen, depending on your pronunciation. It's a beautiful day. Just wearing a t-shirt. My arms are a bit chilly, but a beautiful blue sky. Ice underfoot. Wonderful. It's going to be a great view when we get down there. Pity there's no clouds for the camera, you know. Always think about the camera. Still going downhill. So I've just checked the GPS, and the GPS says Two Rivers Lake is back over there, and there's no path to lead to it, so I've got to go off trail a bit. Got a great view behind me. And I've come to a little bit of a junction in the road. I'm pretty sure that that would be the road to Odessa. So I'm going to look down here and see what happens. See if it takes me in the direction that I want to go in. It's definitely a trail. I will report back in a minute. Well, this is where GPS really comes in useful. This trail actually leads to Lake Helene. And here it is. What about that? It's a bit windy. Ooh, a bit cold as well. I can get along these rocks. I'm just going to see if I can walk around it now and then walk backwards. The picture I want is going to be over there. Looks like there's a lot of ice on top. Cracker! We're not even halfway through the day yet. It's fantastic. So that was a nice and easy walk. Just the first part's a little bit steep. And I'd recommend it, definitely. Yeah, of course you've got to get back. It's not too much of a problem. Enjoying the snow, look at this. Fantastic. Child at heart. So it's a bit of a mission, but I got here at the end. Be careful where I step here. That's where I started. All the way around. But this is the view. I think it was worth it. Big glacier there in the middle. Obviously I've taken a few pictures here. And where I'm standing, well, as you can see, it's all ice. And I have to come through these trees to get here now. The other lakes that I wanted to see are this direction, so I'm going to go into the wilderness and see if I can make them, basically, and I'll let you know if I get there. If you don't hear from me again, then you know Mr. Grizzly got me. As if by magic, we're here. This is Two Rivers Lake, and Lake Helene is literally about 300 or 400 feet that way. And yeah, so a bit of ice down here. Obviously the mountains are that way, so again, to get my picture I'm going to have to go over there. So I either go this way or that way, and I think I'm going to go this direction. Just got to get over this ice. This should be fun. Zip up the old bag. Might as well take you with me because it'll be fun if I fall in. It's lovely and peaceful up here. I'm literally the only person. I haven't seen anybody else for a long time. Just checking out pictures. Obviously a bit of ice down there, that might do the trick. I made it around the other side. this is a little pond that's behind Two Rivers Lake. So Two Rivers Lake is just through there, and what I did from when I talked to you last is came through these trees and then found my way through this. It's not too difficult to get around here, very easy through there. You have to fight your way through a couple of bits of fir tree here, but nothing difficult, to be honest. Just look where you're going. And Marigold Pond is through there somewhere, so I'm going to go and have a look at that in a minute, but I'm going to get some pictures here first of all. I'm just waiting for the wind to die down a bit so I can get some pictures of this clear lake and this pond. And it really is, look at that, it's quite deep. Makes you want to jump in. Actually, the wind's died down, time to take a picture. See you in a minute. Ooh, go. And there is Marigold Pond. The actual trail is the other side of these trees, and that's why it's so hidden. It shouldn't be difficult getting to, but I've actually found a small pond that's not actually on the map. So Two Rivers Lake is there, and there's a small pond behind that, and then we've got this as well, which as you can see is covered in ice at the moment, but makes a great picture. I'm glad I came on this walk, this is excellent. And my message to the US government is cut a path through here and make it more accessible to people, because this is awesome. But not just yet, because we like to be alone. And there really is no one else. It's fantastic. I'm going to miss this place. There's the camera. It's just waiting for me.